Alright, welcome back to a channel that you all know and love, and if you don't know, you need to get to know it so you can love it. Today, we are back on a topic, not a topic, let's say in a genre that we haven't been in before. Well, we've been there, but not in quite some time. We are doing another reaction video, and today I have for you the most dangerous ISS mission ever. Now, grab you some popcorn, put your spacesuit on. Not a long intro. I've already made my return little short speech, but today we're back with a reaction. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video.
Is the ISS, the biggest and most complex structure humanity has ever.
We started at 5 seconds. We got to start at 0. Here we go.
This is the ISS. The biggest and most complex structure humanity has ever assembled in space.
First of all,
racing around.
Look at this. I just want y'all to look at this. Would you look at this? Look at this. We started off with rocks, mud, building clay homes, Stone Age, Bronze Age, Iron Age, whatever's after that. And we sent this big bitch up into space years ago. Years ago. Now, let me get my spiel off. Y'all know I pause these videos quick as soon as the reaction gets going. I gotta say what I gotta say. We ain't got into no juicy part yet. But imagine if the Earth worked together. Nigga. If we used all our resources and all these old, decrepit folk weren't so money hungry, we would have been on another planet by now. I'm just saying. Okay, we 4 seconds into this damn video and I'm yapping up a storm. Good Lord, I'm back.
The most complex structure humanity has ever assembled in space. Racing around the planet at 28,000 kilometers per hour, 400 kilometers above Earth,
had me on 720 like I'm a
orbit every 90 minutes. One of the most ambitious engineering
I'm sorry, did that mug say he was making a full orbit every 19 minutes? That's crazy. Them niggas whip around that mug, ain't they? Good Lord.
In history. Built by 15 nations, including the US and Russia. A transnational, cutting-edge research outpost. A fragile diplomatic island
so technically the world did work together.
Void, zero
but we didn't put as much money. We didn't allocate as much money.
Radiation and debris traveling faster than bullets. The margin of error up here is razor thin. Every system must function perfectly. Docking maneuvers are high-stakes operations. On a good day, the ISS crew monitors climate change and performs research that could change life on Earth. But on a bad day, they have to use duct tape to fix a high-voltage solar panel dangling from a robot arm in the deadly vacuum of space.
Dog. The incredible design of the ISS.
This is Mark.
Fern, that intro
His character is based on the experiences of actual astronauts.
Okay.
But we made him up to spacewalk you through a typical day aboard the ISS.
Okay.
Well, almost typical. We've spiced things up by condensing several really...
Question, when these folk go to sleep, they got a little blankie. Is it cold in the ISS? Like y'all got the air on or the heat? Like, y'all ain't got nothing. I'm just a genuine question. But if they had the air on or the heat on, would that mess up the biometric pressure of the hemoglobin in the cockpit foliage? Somebody gotta ask these questions. Is it room temp? Like they keep it at like 68 at all times in there. Like who messed with the thermostat? And how is y'all niggas getting home? And how long these folks been up here? My thought of the ISS is huge. I think it's like the size of a football field, if not bigger. Dog, these lights make me yawn every time I cut these mugs on and I don't miss it. I don't miss it. I used to think as a kid, they just up here walking around like we walking around on the goddamn Millennium Falcon or something. But these niggas is just... Ain't they just floating up there or no?
Into one high-stakes, action-packed day in orbit. Mark is 1 minute away from waking up, oblivious to the chaos that awaits him later.
Oh.
Floating in a sleeping bag strapped to the wall of his light and windowless personal cabin. The lights are off to provide some much-needed biorhythm. The station hurtles through space at 28,000 kilometers per hour.
Y'all going up there?
Every 45 minutes, the sun either goes up or down. That's 16 days squeezed into 24 hours.
Lord.
6 a.m. sharp. Time to rise. It's when...
Nigga, 6 a.m. Whose time? Them niggas is in space. Whose clock is we going off of? Whose time zone are we in? Cause wouldn't that bitch just be changing? 45 minutes, the sun going up and down? Whose time zone? Whose 6 o'clock is this? Martians?
Wednesday, and Mark has got 10 hours of work ahead. His first challenge is waking up in zero gravity. Right. He pulls out his earplugs, The constant hum of fans and machines is as loud as a busy city street. Without ventilation, the CO2 exhaled by Mark would linger around his head and suffocate him in his sleep.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, that is insane. You just sitting there and you just breathing. Your hot breath ain't going nowhere. It's just hovering. You just building a cloud of just CO2 and just smothering yourself. That's crazy as hell.
Gravity. Fluids are not pulled down by weight. Faces puff and noses run. Toilets rely on suction to keep certain things from floating.
Right.
Most of the human deposits end up in sealed bags. They're vacuum dried, wrapped in waste capsules, and shot to space. Some of them burn up.
So you telling me we just got dookie bags and piss bags just floating around Earth right now? Do you think an alien done caught that for examination? Cause like it's damn sure a possibility, like some aliens just came in, scanned it, and then they sat here and talked. I was about to try to do an alien language. I don't even know. We don't know what they're gonna speak. Them niggas might talk through their big ass foreheads. Do they even have big ass foreheads? Do they have big black eyes? We don't know. Nonetheless, we got big dookie bags swinging around this Earth.
In the atmosphere, like shooting stars. Make a wish.
Please do not tell me somebody sat outside with their girl, they sitting up, they cute, they babed up, whatever, right? A little picnic. Oh, babe, look, a shooting star. It's somebody boo-boo just burning up through the atmosphere. I'm not gonna lie though, I saw a shooting star. I don't tell many people because I feel like a lot of people don't believe me. I was outside with my girlfriend. I was outside with her. I was telling her bye because she was finna leave. I'm looking at the sky as I always do. Gotta look at the stars. Look what the Lord gave us. I swear, I saw something come down. It burnt up in the atmosphere. It could have been a dookie bag. And she was like, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me? Shawty, you wouldn't have seen it, how fast that mug was going. And I was literally starstruck, shooting star. I was starstruck. I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. Hope I never forget that moment, because if I do, I'm gonna be sad. Then I have no recording of it. It's straight off the brain, straight off the dome piece.
Mark wipes himself down. There are no showers up here because water is precious.
Right.
Nearly all of it is recycled, from sweat, breath, and even urine. A high-tech filtration system.
You telling me we are able to recycle Mark's sweaty ass sweat? What they say, a cough? What he say? A sneeze? What he say? And piss. I mean, I guess you gotta do what you gotta do up there, but like, if we separating the piss molecules from the H2O, how the hell is we doing that?
Turns 98% of it back into drinking water.
98%.
At least 6,000 liters per year.
That's a lot of water.
Mark uses that system to fill a drinking pouch. He gets dressed in the same clothes he's worn for days.
He's probably drinking piss.
His dirty laundry also turns into a potential shooting star.
So not only we got piss bags, poop bags, now we got this nigga's dirty ass Hanes drawers flying through the atmosphere. Now it's like low key. It's making me think I didn't see a shooting star. I saw somebody's undies. Somebody's Fruit of the Looms. Damn it.
Doesn't need a sweater anyway. This part of the station has been facing the sun for a while, and the outer hull is scorching at 120 degrees Celsius.
248 degrees.
Inside,
Lord.
the thermal control system is working at full power to keep the crew from getting baked.
Okay, so they got AC.
The passive system relies on insulation, surface coatings, heaters, and heat pipes to balance extreme temperatures.
Okay.
The active system uses water and ammonia. Water-based cooling loops absorb heat loads generated by the crew and electronic equipment.
Y'all know about ammonia.
The heat is transferred to heat exchangers and passed to ammonia circuits that pump it out to giant radiators, which then release it into space. The TCS keeps inside temperatures at a manageable maximum of 24 degrees Celsius.
Which is?
And they never go below 18, even when the ISS swings.
Nigga, what is that in American?
Celsius. And
what
they
never
never apply temperatures at a manageable maximum of 24 degrees Celsius.
24 degrees. Maximum 24 degrees. Remember, I said it was going to be like 68 Fahrenheit. 24 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit. 75. It's hot now. Damn. Fuck.
And they never go below 18, even when the ISS swings into Earth's shadow, where temperatures drop to a crushing minus 160 degrees.
You telling me it's fluctuating from 250 degrees to negative 250 degrees? Just like that, just... Like, what the fuck? Oh my goodness.
On the ISS, survival depends on remote control, from managing CO2 to circulating air.
That's
When
crazy.
we travel and separate from the precious processing
My
power
stomach
of our
bubbling, y'all. I
editing
feel like I
rig,
need to tell
things
y'all.
tend to feel just as dramatic. That's why we use AnyDesk.
Got my ass.
AnyDesk,
Get your
Mark
money,
has
Fern.
no
Get
idea
your money,
how
Fern.
much he'll need it today. Scrambled eggs rehydrated from a plastic pouch. Coffee is a small miracle,
Not
though.
eating that.
Mark can actually sip it from a specially designed zero-gravity cup. The liquid literally clings to the rim and climbs into his mouth via surface tension.
I want to
He
try a
shares this moment
zero-gravity
with
cup.
Dimitri, his
But
coffee buddy
I
and
guess I gotta
crewmate
be
from
in
Russia.
space to try it.
Despite war, sanctions, and decades of mistrust, Russians and Americans still work on this station together. A fragile alliance held
Yeah, because half the time, damn it, it ain't the civilians, it's the old niggas up in the white buildings that's acting a damn fool. I ain't got no beef with a regular Russian nigga over here, goddamn, doing they jigs and stuff. So you telling me a Russian gonna be mad at a nigga over here Philly bouncing? He just gonna start hating because he Philly bouncing.
together by science, diplomacy, and caffeine. The rest of the international crew trickles in. It mostly consists of fellow Americans and Russians, but there are also Europeans, Canadians, and Japanese on board.
Okay.
Then comes the morning briefing. The crew
They from the
discusses the
six.
daily agenda in a live feed with 5 ISS ground control centers around the world. The most pressing issue, one of the ISS solar panels is damaged.
No.
2 tears, one nearly a meter long. The station runs entirely on solar power. Reduced input means throttled systems and possible shutdowns.
That's crazy that amount of damage, go back, this amount of damage out of all these solar panels was like just shut this whole big bitch down. Like we didn't like fail-proof that a little better. Do y'all think, Lord forbid, do y'all think something will ever happen to the ISS and where like that mud just come hurtling towards Earth? Like I'm talking just hurling toward this mud. Cause if it does, a lot of it I would assume would burn up into the atmosphere. The people inside would probably burn up. But if that hit somebody home over there in like Arkansas or something, sorry, Queso. Y'all gonna go try to grab y'all a piece? They gonna shut that mud down. Y'all ain't grabbing shit. Like, what am I talking about? Who's coming to grab this? You know what I'm saying? Like, who coming to get this?
Reduced input means throttled systems and possible shutdowns. Someone will have to go out and fix it. The operation will go down as the most dangerous spacewalk in ISS history. The solar panels are live, 100 volts of raw current.
Damn.
The crew doesn't carry the necessary replacement parts nor proper tools. It's an extremely risky mission.
What the hell is he gonna do? Is that zip ties he got on his hip? What is he finna go out there and do?
US astronauts Scott Parazinski and Doug Wheelock volunteer for the job.
Volunteer?
But before the spacewalk, there's another high-stakes item on the agenda. A new Russian module is supposed to dock today, the Prishal. Normally, the crew would never schedule a module arrival and a spacewalk on the same day, but they are making an exception for our video.
Okay.
2 days earlier. This is the Baikonur Cosmodrome, a launch site in the middle of the Kazakh steppe. It's operated by Russia's space agency Roscosmos. On the pad is a Soyuz 2 carrier rocket. Strapped to its top is the MS-17 spacecraft carrying the heart of the mission, the 4-ton Prishal node module.
Pishan. I know a dude named Pishan. Shout out Pishan, man.
The spacecraft starts separating from the rocket at 193 kilometers altitude. The capsule begins its
Fern, I need some
orbital
American
valley,
units, gang.
carefully aligning itself with the ISS's trajectory. It takes 2 full days to get close. Now, the distance is down to just 200 meters.
2 full
Mark
days?
and the entire
Damn.
team hold their breath, either floating in space or glued to screens on Earth.
The range is showing 100 meters.
65 meters now separating Prishal.
Our range is about 30 meters. The target is towards the bottom by about 2 degrees. The crosshairs are aligned. Copy.
The docking runs on full autopilot.
Y'all think
range is about 20.
y'all docking that?
To 0. Copy. Continue. And we're going to continue monitoring the automatic approach.
Closing at a rate of 1/10 of a meter per second.
I see the target. The roll is about 30 degrees. The range is about 8 meters.
The final approach begins.
My
3
stomach bubbling
degrees to
sips.
the
I'm
left
serious,
to the
y'all. I can't tell if it's because
bottom.
I'm
To the bottom 1
hungry
degree.
or like,
we
or what.
have
I don't know.
contact.
Contact confirmed.
In there.
Pre-shell has locked into place.
Yeah.
This is what the ISS looks like today. 16 pressurized modules where the crew can float around without spacesuits.
Okay.
The backbone holding it all together is the integrated
I feel like
truss
that's
structure.
not that big.
A linear, arranged sequence of 11 steel trusses that carries unpressurized components like the solar panels and connects them to the pressurized modules.
Will we ever
This
get
was
another
the first
ISS?
module,
Like, are they gonna
Zarya.
like ISS Mark II or
12.6
something?
meters long, weighing 20 tons, built in Russia.
20 tons.
The Americans
Fuck.
added the connecting node Unity shortly after. The first living quarters, called Zvezda, arrived in July 2000. That's when the first 3 astronauts could finally move.
They put that bitch up there in 2000. Nigga, I wasn't even born yet. I had 2 more years until I was popping out the womb. Damn.
in.
Y'all telling me that shit
It
ain't
took
out
over
of date?
40 shuttle flights and more than 20 years to put together the ISS in its current form. The station roughly splits into 2 main blocks, one Russian and one American. The Europeans plugged in Columbus and the Japanese added their Kibo laboratory.
Of course.
But the real showstopper is Canadarm2, a 16-meter robotic arm that can grab modules, move them around, and hold astronauts during spacewalks. It can
I'm not
relocate
letting
itself
that hold
along
me.
the station and move to wherever it's needed. The ISS features 6 research labs, 2 living quarters, and a panoramic observation cupola, plus endless connecting nodes, storage compartments, and technical systems. The interior volume is about the size of a Boeing 747.
Oh, that's
With
pretty
its
damn
solar
big.
arrays fully extended, the station covers a surface area of roughly 7,000 square meters.
Shit.
260,000 solar cells across 2,500 square meters constantly rotate to track the sun. Backup batteries take over whenever the station swings into Earth's
Okay,
shadow.
I was wondering about that earlier.
Mark and the crew welcome the new module
Mark.
aboard. Pre-shell's got 6 docking ports for more modules and Russian spacecrafts to plug in later. Everything is running smoothly. Time for some science.
Yeah. I thought Mark was supposed to be walking the plank
These are
out there to
mice.
fix the thing.
15 of them. They'll never understand why they suddenly started floating, but they're
No.
part of a groundbreaking experiment. These mice were injected with special antibodies back on Earth. Mark observes how those antibodies affect their bone growth in zero gravity. Weightlessness
Question, why the hell are we testing on mice and these antibodies in zero gravity when all 8 billion niggas on Earth ain't leaving Earth? Not all 8 billion, but like damn near everybody on Earth. We ain't going into space, nigga. There's like a handful of people, if that is a pinch. There's a pinch of niggas that are able to go up into space.
to accelerate bone loss, so these are the perfect conditions to stress test potential treatments. In fact, this very experiment will directly contribute to developing Prolia, a drug used to combat osteoporosis on Earth. Next stop,
And how is that help?
plants.
I don't know.
This little weed is Arabidopsis thaliana, also known as thale cress or mouse ear
Like plants
cress.
make sense
An
to try to start life on other
inconspicuous
planets.
species on Earth, but a star up here in space. Plants usually exhibit growth responses to light and gravity,
Right.
but in orbit, gravity disappears.
Mm.
So what happens? On Earth, roots spiral down and leaves reach up.
Right.
In space, the plant goes wild, growing everywhere at once.
Oh, that nigga don't know what to do.
The ISS crew is constantly conducting research from
Plant don't
physics
know where it's
experiments to
at.
biomedical studies that may one day help treat cancer or heart disease. Some of that science could change life on Earth. But now,
I might have just been a little ignorant and didn't pay attention, but damn it, how the hell is these niggas floating in space gonna help us cure cancer?
something else demands Mark's attention.
Yes, Mark,
The
come on,
most
get out here and walk the
dangerous
plank.
spacewalk in ISS history.
Yeah.
This is Scott Parazinski,
All
the
right,
real
Scott.
astronaut behind the spacewalk.
Be
It
Scotty.
will be the most important EVA or extravehicular activity of his career.
Scotty too
His
hotty.
colleague Doug Wheelock will assist him from the truss. Right now they're inside the Quest module. That's the airlock. The pressure inside is slowly dropping to match the cosmic vacuum outside. They secure their safety tethers to make sure they won't drift off into the abyss. Then the hatch opens and they step out into space. They're heading toward the torn solar array.
Okay.
They have no proper...
Now, obviously, you are in space. You are not falling, right? And typically, the fear of heights is the fear of falling off the height that you are currently at. Do your fear of heights kick in if you're tethered to the outside of a space station? I feel like if you look down at Earth, like, well, if I unclip here, I'm not going towards Earth. I'm probably going to head by Jupiter. You know what I'm saying? In a couple million years, as I'm a skeleton or probably a mummy. Thankfully, we've never had somebody float out there into space. And if they did, we just going to sit there. I guess we just sit there and goddamn look at them from space. They just sit and look out the window.
Or replacement parts. Just 5 makeshift braces they MacGyver together with aluminium stripes, wire, and duct tape.
These
niggas
done nigger rigs and shit to put on the damn solar panel.
The panels are still live with 100 volts of exposed current. An electric shock could be fatal.
It's coming straight through them poles.
Every single metal part of Scott's suit and tools has been triple wrapped in insulating tape.
Okay.
And then there's the distance. The damaged panel is farther from the airlock than any ISS astronaut has ever ventured. Scott will be the first. The Canadarm is too short, so the crew added a 15-meter extension. That makes it even more difficult for Mark and his crewmate to guide the arm from the inside. Scott's boot is locked in. The arm begins...
Okay, it makes it more difficult, but you telling me we ain't getting no practice rep with a 15-meter extendo clip? I feel like we should have got some practice. I hope they got some practice, because good God almighty.
It takes some time. Scott is suspended over Earth, floating around 400 kilometers above the Amazonian rainforest.
I don't know how far that is.
Looks like they've got nice weather down there. He feels like a tiny worm stuck to a fishing rod, strapped to a metal beam, extended into infinity.
What if one of them dookie bags swung around Earth and just bonked him in the head? He died. His head probably exploded, honestly.
Like sharp edges and the life voltage. Then he finally arrives. The tear is right there.
Yeah, it's Stavansky, whatever his name is. I can't remember. I think Stavansky.
Everyone is holding their breath. Aboard the ISS and on the ground. They're watching Scott's every move in total silence. One by one, he slips the handmade braces through the holes in the fabric, like cufflinks pinning fragile metal into place. It works. The braces hold. The entire crew breathes a sigh of relief.
Oh, they did it. Oh, hell, nigga, that was easy.
The ISS has been up here for more than 25 years. And
damn,
it's starting to show its age.
This is older than me. Oh, he said it's starting to show his age. I told you, that shit gotta be old, nigga, to make 26. You telling me they got no upgrades?
The AC keeps botching and the oxygen system acts up. Sometimes air escapes.
Hey, gang, I'm just saying, dog, that ain't something that just needs to keep messing up. The oxygen just keeps messing. Oh, the oxygen keeps fucking up. Nigga, what you mean? Hello? Like, okay, the AC, all right, it's a little hot today. Nigga, the oxygen keep messing up. Fix it.
And no one knows from where. By 2030, the 420-ton satellite will make its final descent into the ocean. A falling star guided back to its home planet.
So in 2030, we just gonna drop this mug in the drink, just... You don't goddamn send this motherfucker off somewhere? That way. We got all this space in that hole. That way. I guess, I mean, maybe they're gonna go re-salvage it. But now you just finna have the ISS sitting on the back of a damn humpback. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go get this mug from the Mariana Trench.
Planned and controlled closure to a stellar chapter of human collaboration and engineering. Mark is grateful for every minute.
Nigga, that's in 4 years.
But he's also ready to come home.
That's soon.
To his family, to gravity, and to a proper pizza.
That is not DiGiorno's. I don't know what that is.
One that leaves crumbs everywhere. And, of course, a long, hot shower to rinse them off. Outside, the sun sets for the 13th time today.
Y'all think them folks up there, you think they stank a little bit? You think they stink? That was a dope ass video. Shout out Fern. Shout out Fern. Check out Fern's video. Check out his YouTube. The link down below. We're gonna react to another Fern video soon. You think them folks up there stink? Cause they just using you little towelettes to wash themselves. And ladies, there's some ladies up there. You know, we're inclusive. We include everybody. Do you think, like, when the menstrual cycle happens, do we have an adequate amount of feminine products for the women up there? Do other countries come up there like, all right, Japan finna come up next month. They're gonna bring a new pack of pads and feminine products. We finna re-up y'all. And one last thing. Do you think anybody has banged on the ISS? Apparently, there hasn't been any cases of it because I was looking into this before. But like, do you think they banging out there? I don't think so. I don't think so, bro. Cause you floating around. Do you just do like them slow-mo strokes? Like this? Just floating around in space. Somebody done beat that shit. But then, nah, because then if you beat and it's floating up in the air, bruh, your nut just like, it's a glob just floating around in space. I hope y'all enjoyed that video. Be sure to check out other videos. Be sure to join the Discord as well. Links all down in the description. Check out Fern's video. He has amazing videos. We'll be watching other ones as well, but please make sure to give the source credit as well. Stay positive, y'all. Keep y'all heads up. Keep pushing. I know right now might not be the best time for everybody, and some people are striving, and I'm coming back to YouTube to try to, you know, make some of y'all niggas smile. But hope y'all enjoyed that video. Be sure to like, subscribe, check out Fern, and yeah, man, I'm out. Haha, we're back.